Hi, I'm James, and today on the desk we have this, which is an ASUS Vivobook X705MA laptop. This is a fairly low-end laptop which has a Celeron N4000, but we are upgrading it with an SSD just to try and improve performance, to try and get a few more years use out of it for the owner. So our first job is to go around the base, and we are going to remove all of the screws. This is obviously a 17.3 inch laptop, and it's not uncommon to see, particularly with the cheaper options in this size, that they are a little lower spec. 17.3 inch machines aren't all that common, and it does seem quite often they seem to be aimed at perhaps sort of older users who perhaps aren't after something quite so demanding. But with the Celeron and a mechanical hard drive, it was really quite unpleasantly slow. So we're going to see if we can do something about that. The SSD that we're going to be fitting today is a Crucial BX500 1TB SSD. This is a 2.5 inch SATA drive, and there will be a link in the description below. And this is a fairly low cost drive, 3-year warranty on this, and performance, it should get over 500 megabytes per second, certainly on the reads. But didn't seem, for this sort of machine, you don't need to go anything too fancy, and this was under £60. So with those screws removed, all the ones so far in the base are the same, and we have this little cap on the base here, which we're going to just pry out, and that gets us access to the final screw. With that done, we now want to flip over the laptop and then open it up. And our next job is going to be to get our pry tool and to find the join between the base and the palm rest. And we want to just start pressing the pry tool into here. So working the tool along. So we want to work this along the front and then the sides. This laptop does have a little bit of damage already to the chassis on this side. And then going back to the front and down the other side. And with that done, we should then be able to just pull up on the palm rest, up, and what you normally have is there's a sort of lug, there we go, which just clips in, and that has then released. Once the palm rest is free, we are then going to lift it up, and what we find is there are a couple of cables which are underneath the palm rest, which we then have to unplug. So having propped this open with our first pry tool, we are then going to get a second, and we want first of all to release the one here for the keyboard, and then second of all the one here which is for the touchpad. With that done, we can then lift the palm rest clear and put it out of the way. So before going any further, we of course first of all want to remove the battery. To do this, we have 3 screws which hold it in place, I believe. And then unclip it on this end and put the battery out of the way like so. To then replace the hard drive with the SSD, and looking in on the bottom right corner here, the first screw for the drive caddy has already been removed as that was going through the battery, and we then have 3 screws to remove this SSD caddy, or hard drive caddy I should say. With that done, we can then lift and pull forward to disconnect the SATA connector here, and our drive is free. We now need to remove the drive from the caddy itself, and this is a simple case of removing the 4 screws that insert into the sides of it. And then we can swap into place our SSD, making sure we've made note to orientate it the same way around so the connector is in the correct place, and then refit the 4 screws. We can then return the drive caddy to the machine, making sure to slot in the SATA connector first and foremost, and then refit the 3 screws which don't hold down the battery. And now we can return the battery to the machine. So slotting these little tabs into place, pressing down, making sure it clicks in here, and then refitting the 3 screws. And now we can relocate the palm rest. So we are first of all just going to place that loosely into position. And with this now propped open, we are going to refit the keyboard connector and this is very tricky to film, but we want to insert that into there and then press the connector down. And the same for the touchpad connector. Again, sorry you are not going to be able to see a great deal here, but we want to slide that into the socket and then press the latch down as well, making sure that is secure. With that done, we can then remove the prop and lower the palm rest down. All that is left to do is to press the palm rest down to engage the clips. And then finally we can turn the laptop over and refit the screws. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, do consider using either the like button or perhaps the super like option or super thanks button if you would like to contribute towards future videos on the channel. As always, I hope you found this helpful, and do let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if this has helped you upgrade your laptop. If you want to see more from us in the future, do hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.